TSR was small enough at that point to where every new employee had a 30-minute welcome to TSR interview with Gary Gygax. When I met him and went in, and I heard lots of things like get him in a good mood, he's great, but you know, he can have a temper. Yeah. He was on the phone to someone for most of my 30 minutes, working out a deal to have a complete set of D&D hardbacks in return for a lot of, God, I'm missing the word now because,
royalties?
No, pirate videos. We don't have those anymore, so, but anyway, pirate videotapes of movies, et cetera. A full collection in return for a full collection. And then at the end of the conversation, it says, and for no extra, I'll sign them for you. And then there's this long pause. And he goes, no, you don't understand. If I sign them, that makes them more valuable. Long pause. I don't sign a lot of these, and that's why this is a special thing. Little pause. Okay, fine. Just send the tapes. I'll send the books. You don't have to have them signed, et cetera, et cetera. Just get it done. And he slams the phone down and then proceeds to wreck his office. He was pissed while I'm sitting there. He had a driver/bodyguard at the time. At this time in TSR, they were becoming high level enough in the start of the satanic panic and all this kind of stuff. And I think the prestige of having a bodyguard. But that guy was just sitting there as if nothing was going on. Yeah. And I'm looking at him, and he goes, don't worry, this happens. That's
so funny.
So that happened. But I don't want to just malign him with that. I obviously ran into him several times. When we started running the Marvel ads in the back of Marvel Comics and Epic Illustrated, Marvel thanked us by sending us 2 Spider-Man neckties. He got one because he gets one of anything that comes in. I got one because I was drawing the ads, and Dave Dimery, the ad guy, said, yeah, I wouldn't wear this. He was a 3-piece suit, button-down guy. But this was before everyone did superhero things. It was a unique thing where it's just a blue tie with a very nice pinstripe down. But if you unbutton it, you see that Spider-Man is hanging from the... That's cool. It was so cool. Anyway, we ended up in the Playboy Club in the same day, both wearing our tie. So that was... But when Gary got thrown out of TSR, he actually became the nicest guy. Really? I mean, every encounter with him since then, because I was in an art studio then, the Art Dog Studio, he would have clandestine meetings with TSR people because they were and constantly trying to find out who's whispering in Gary's ear. So they would have these secret meetings at our art studio. And he was just the finest fellow. My theory is, but everyone running TSR was a dick then at the time. So my theory is the TSR offices was built over an Indian burial ground. There's a curse that goes with the thing, but afterwards he's free. When Hollywood came sniffing around and it looked very close that we were going to get a D&D movie, Gary moved to Hollywood, divorced his wife, I think. Basically, he had a mansion out there, and he was hemorrhaging TSR money. I think that's the main thing that led to it.
Gotcha. And I mean, like, how different do you think your life would have been if you just stayed with TSR? I mean, like, you'd be completely different, right?
It'd be completely different. I showed up at TSR with 1 foot already out the door because I just wanted to draw comics. And eventually did. And the reason I was in the Playboy Club with my Spider-Man tie was them trying to talk me into sticking around for a while. and then he was having a different meeting with someone else at a different table at the Playboy Club, though. I'm glad that the whole multiple universe theory is there, where at least one of me did stay and one of me went off to do comics, because there was so much that I was just getting to the point where I was beginning to like my artwork, and so I was, it would have been a nice what if. And right now there's some guy that did go the TSR route who's going, I wonder what it would have been like if I did go into comics.